Good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for joining. It's time for the daily review of Nasdaq 100, here traded on Trade Nation as the US Tech 100. So we have 1 hour before market closes. Let's have look first at the daily. So as we can see, we are still here in this tight trading range. On the daily, we have had it's about 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks in the same area. We are hovering around 25,000. Yesterday, bears had a strong attempt to sell here towards 24,500, but we found buyers and it was a rejection. Today we can see we went back in this area and we got another rejection and we are trading higher. We are trading above close of yesterday. So again, we are looking up towards 25,500 and beyond, but we can see it has been difficult. We had a breakout 6 trading days ago. It looked really good. We almost reached 25,500, but we got a strong rejection and 2 legs down. So let's see how this bar closes today. It is a breakout of tight trading range, so it is a good sign that we could go higher. Probably we should test back again, and then perhaps we could go a little bit higher towards the end of the week. Let's look at the hourly. So here we have today, yesterday, day before, meaning Monday and Friday. So on the hourly, we have had a bear trend, 3 pushes down. We tested back to a breakout point, and then we got a second leg down. We had a retracement 50%. We got a new attempt, but it was a double bottom. There were bulls waiting here, or we can also see the basket became smaller, and we had bulls entering. That was in the morning in the European session that we saw buyers, and today has been a bull day, but also in the last hours, in the last 4 hours, we have seen smaller and smaller bars, right? So in the first hour, we saw a really strong movement where we broke above this triple top. Okay, let's look at the 15-minute. So as usual, I will just mark high and low. This is annoying me. I'm not sure how I get rid of this right now. I'll move it to this side. So close of yesterday, 10:15 in Europe, past 4 p.m. in New York. So it was exactly here. Yeah. So we have low, high, close, some very important magnets always, or usually. Let's hide now the extended trading hours. And we have candles, yes. And we can go to 5 minute. So what's going on? So now we can actually see that we had a gap up situation. We started the trading day just above or just at high of yesterday. So that is always a good sign, and we had a strong bar number 1. Difficult to sell. So another good sign for the bulls. Let me also mark open of the day. It's a little bit higher. Like this. Okay. I think I will disable the Trump bars for now. Oh, Trump icons. It's when Trump has a post on a social media, it appears here. Okay. So what do we have here? Let's look at the day. As I said, strong bar number 1. We had a retest. Second entry long, always better. We broke just below and we found buyers here just below high of yesterday. Bar number 5, pretty strong. And we broke above bar number 1. So expectations from, sorry for this a bit annoying thing here in the middle. Let me see if I can get rid of it. Not sure what it is. Sorry about that. It appears to be the setting for the moving average here. This line, the 20 bar moving average. Maybe I should simply delete this study. Not a good idea. I kind of like that one. Okay, so after this breakout, we got a small retest bar number 9, and then we got 3 really good bars. So appears it looks like a measured move from here. Looks like we got a measured move up. We went into a trading range, 2 legs down, 2 legs up, a textbook pattern here and a breakout, new breakout, and we have a trading range in a higher area, what we also saw yesterday. We had a smaller breakout and a trading range at a little bit higher area, and a new breakout and a higher area. And right now we are testing back. We have a breakout point in this area, and we are actually already below that point. So bears are getting some momentum. What is that target? Right now, the target could be all the way down here, bar 22, 21, but it's a trading range area, and they're up against a number of strong bars over here in this first trading range area. So there will be buyers in this zone. Buyers can step in, but bulls will wait until they see a nice bull bar, and then they will buy on top of that one. But good series of bars, not too big, accelerating a bit. But how far can they push this? So bar 71 looking good for the bears. So another good bar, 71. Good for the bears with similar sized bars. Getting smaller though. First one was bigger, then a smaller. 70, 71, about the same size. Also good for this breakout that not too many bulls were long up here. We can see we had a series of smaller bear bars. 4 here, 62 could be a break-even event. Some of the bulls up here got out, sold, bears sold with them. And a second attempt here, that could also be a break-even event. 64, no buyers above, a doji, a small bear bar. So it means that we got rid of the bulls up here. They had a good day, they had a good run. So it's good for the bears when this starts to sell here, that they know that they got rid of good number of the bulls. And of course, an important target, the famous 25,000 down here. So half of the time of this bar has passed. Still no selling. So good for the bulls. But we are up against 4 bear bars. Let me just mark the lunch break bar, 1:45 p.m. New York time. $20 in Europe, so it's the 3 bars just before this bar. So here we have the low. And the high. So often, as we have seen in this late session, it's just an important area. Also today, when we have a top and a trading range at this time of the day when we break out, there's a good chance for follow through, but also that market will test back because this becomes a breakout point. So there's a good chance that we will test back to the pink line. Interesting to see what happens when this bar closes, if it will break down, if bulls will sell. There will be buyers at 50%. It's a strong bar. Difficult to buy. Many traders will prefer to buy a small pullback. So that is about 50%. Bulls will start to step in here. They will also buy 66%. So we have some resistance here at 100, or some support. Could go a bit lower. What we often see is that we will get just a last leg down here. Could be in this area, could be a bit lower, and then bulls will step in. But it could also be that they will finish the job here. We can see some buyers. So 73 so far is an inside bar to 72. If we close this bar in the top, we can go higher. Last seconds. Best for the bears here, but can be seen as a pullback attempt for bears to get back down here where they were short. So yesterday we had a similar situation. We saw that bulls came back in, they bought, they got out, and then the market trended down for the last half hour. Bulls are searching for buyers above, they want to paint second entry long here. But it can also reverse and become, then we will have more of a small flag here, a bear flag, right? So no guarantee that we will go back to the pink line. For bears, this is simply a pullback. They would like a second leg down, and that can happen. But if we have a breakout point here, we have been up in this area for a longer period today. So it is likely that market at least will test back at to the breakout point, but no guarantees. Let's see if bulls will step in. Usually twice. If they're rejected here again, it will go lower. This is the second attempt up here. And bears that just want tails on top of bars here, want to stop the bull case. So some good buying. I've stacked up some buy orders here and a sell order on top. Yesterday I tried something similar, but bulls didn't quite make it back to the pink line. And we got a deep retracement. So don't want to, that's why I have my sell order below the 20 bar moving average and below the pink line. "20 seconds, this can reverse when this bar closes. Or it can just shoot up 3 seconds. Yeah, it reversed. Simply because some bulls that see a nice big bar and they simply sell. They take profit. Let's see if they can push it a little bit higher. I need to gain some momentum, so maybe we need to pull back a little bit more. Bears want to test the breakout point down here. So I added a limit order down here. As you can see, we are close, but I didn't get filled here yet. Okay, I will delete this order. So I could be surprised again. Next bar is the first institutional bar. Yesterday brought us lower. Let's see today. Okay. So bears got their second leg down. Not so good for the bull case. And this was a pullback, or right now it's seen as a pullback, right? So good bar 76 for the bears. Difficult to buy. I have my stop losses here. I got stopped out of one buy order. So bears got into bar 25 area. Are there still any bulls left here at this time of the day? 5 minutes left. Or will we just continue down? Maybe smart bulls will simply scalp out here in the top of this range, and we will continue higher. Let's see. Or continue lower, but if bulls are lucky, we will get back to the top of this bar. Last chance for bulls. Let's see. Don't look that eager. I delete this order. Yeah, I should have sold up here. That's trading range days. So I close here. So that was the end of today. So we are back at, we saw the strong bar number one, the pullback, we broke above it. Here we got 3 strong bars up and we tested back actually not even at the low of this bar. So, but I would say still a strong bull day, right? Of course, 25,000 is magnet for bears. Didn't quite made it. Let's see the daily again, daily bar. How did it end? Still a strong bull bar. We got a tail at the top of it. Good for the bears. But it seems that we actually broke out of this range. You can see the tails here at the top. We broke above it, and it is a sign that tomorrow we can go a little higher. Maybe we need to see a pullback and then go higher. Tomorrow we will know more. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for today. Have a good evening and good afternoon. Bye for now.